All right, greetings and welcome again. This is probably the final installment for my journey with Claude Code. I didn't quite expect to do this one, but I thought it would be kind of neat to show, at least attempt to show how I'm going to restart this project. I'm not certain it's going to work out because I parked it last, I guess, Sunday afternoon when I realized I was about to run out of uh, usage. So what happened was our UAT lead made some comments here, right? We'd been working and just pinned down a bit of an issue with the networking, kind of working on that. Gathered up a little bit of additional info, and then I got that alert, right? Oh, look out, your usage is coming in. So I started trying to figure out how to preserve this work, and there was so much in motion. I was really concerned. So I just did the best I could. Do a T lead, dropped a note on our coordination ticket here. I gave the same instructions to the dev lead. Right, so we can see the dev lead started kind of throwing some things in here, making sure things were noted down. I want to say, like, as a final wrap up, yeah, there was like a another ticket comment added here that was left. And so there's a whole trail of where do we pick up from that hopefully will help us get back on track. So what I've done to prepare for that is I've been using similar prompts to kind of drive this thing. I would do something like this, and that was working just fine. It is a little hefty as far as wordage and things go, so this time around I went ahead and took it and ran over to Sonnet real quick and was like, hey, can you, uh, you know, refine this, deduplicate it, make it where my cyclical logic in various places it was coming out was reduced, and it gave me something a little cleaner. This still looks to represent the exact same thing as what I wanted, so what I will do is I will take this one and paste it pretty much directly into the dev team session, and I'll take this one and do the same thing with the UAT team session. So let me get those started here. Start Claude. Start Claude. This first tab, historically, this last week or so has been my dev team. Second tab has been my UAT team. You can see they're in different directories here, different checkouts. Claude Code does let you do some work in Git work trees, but it gets kind of strange sometimes. So I found some guidance, I guess, for Claude to kind of help keep it on the rails, but when I have two separate sessions, I do find that with what I've been doing at least, it seems to work better in two separate checkouts or on two separate machines, even if you've got resource constraints. In my case, I had an situation pop up because I think there was like 12 sonar scans going on at the same time on the same machine. That's a lot of containers to spin up at once. So let's start up our dev team here. I'm in the right spot. Pasty McPasty, and there they go. I'm going to do the same thing here for the dev UAT team. Oh, I'm not sure if that is right. Wow. Yeah, all right. And they're off and running. Um, that's doing the works, right? This is the context bar down here for each of the sessions. And then, oh, and I totally forgot to start these in tmux, so I'm going to have to pull these over and restart them. I won't do that now, but I'll have to park them again and then come back in pretty much in the same way, but it won't be such a cold resume, so I may not have to take so many notes on the way out. do want to allow that, and I'm going to kick these over into auto mode. That's going to give them a little more freedom for what they can do. And that's kind of it for getting started. They'll read back into the project. They'll do whatever they need to do to meet the guidance that I've given them here in front. And then they should say, hey, I've got a plan. Do you approve of this? Is this okay? And if everything goes well, I'll approve that plan and I'll go to bed. And I'll wake up in the morning to a nice Alpha 17 release with a fixed network. I have doubts that's going to happen because this network breakage is pretty, it's fairly complex. And I know what they're going to need to do to fix it. I'm not sure how to do that in Go. So hopefully they'll be able to figure that out, and I'll get to play with the NAT networks and direct layer 2 bridge networks tomorrow. But that's kind of what the whole thing looks like. You just watch all the text in the screen. It gets a little more active when things actually start happening, but a lot of the research is quite quiet. It'll hide away things where you can hit like Control O and it'll pop up. What are you saying? Yeah, we're good. And we're good on that. Might as well fold that in. And yeah, go for it, buddy. This one doesn't have any questions up yet. But yeah, that's kind of the whole jam. It'll ask me, hey, can I do this? Should I do this? What do you think about these things? I answer the questions, and marching on we go. At some point, a new release will be produced. I will go install it onto my host after it's past UAT, and I'll test it even further. Iteratively, we march on. And that's the Govert project. I do appreciate all y'all's attention, and thanks for sticking with me through the presentation. Have a good one.